Hello and welcome everyone to Cybercast, the Transformer Action Figure Podcast Show. My name is Hex. This is episode 279. I believe we're going to have a full house. Either Dakota or Mike might be joining in. Of course, I forgot to mute this again. But anyways, we got quite a bit to show with you. Some stuff from the TF Con, which, if you collect third party, you've probably already seen most of it. But, we're going to take a look at it still and kind of talk a little bit about it. But we got quite a large show, so we're not going to do a Mount Rushmore. We don't have any collection spotlights. So, again, I'll remind you guys, I haven't done it in a while. If you guys have not sent your collection in for a collection spotlight ever or wondering what it is, if you had a small collection, it doesn't matter if you're just starting out to collect or you've been collecting for a long time and you have a huge collection room, whatever your collection demands, take that amount of pictures and then send them in an email to me at g1hexatron@gmail.com. If you want to be called by something, like if you go by a certain screen name, like we got Randy Books joining us, we got Toy Mafia. So if you want me to refer to you as that, by example, then make sure you put that in there. If you got a YouTube or Twitter, whatever, you can put that in there. We'll shout you out as well. We do have a figure of the week. We'll get into that right after intro. So Rick, you kick us off.
Yep. I'm Rick. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram as Shatrdglassjazz.
I'm Dalton. You can find me everywhere at Daltonian's TFs right there, or on YouTube as Daltonian95, and I've started uploading again.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Awesome.
Happy days.
And I'm Andrew, known as Sportimus on YouTube and Sportimus Prime on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
My name's Chris. You can find me pretty much Chris Barrett on Facebook, or you can find me at my Paintballs page, which is War Dogs Paintball.
And you can find me at G1Xtron on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook page, the G1Xtron. So let's get into figure of the week. What you got, Rick? I guess it'd be figure of the last 3 weeks then.
Yeah, it's been a few weeks. I think the last time we did a show, like about 48 hours later, Mike had picked me up some stuff. And this one was on my list when we did our top halfway point of 2020, our top figures. She was on the list. So I'm going to go with that Clone Wars Ahsoka.
Ooh, yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, man.
Can't wait to get mine in.
I'm still waiting for Walmart to cancel my shipment.
And there's another little part to that too. So I got something else that's tied kind of to that, and I'm gonna show them off because I haven't done a video yet. So last weekend they released Ahsoka Tano's Clone Wars lightsabers, and I got those this week. So I mean, they just came in fresh off the boat. So I'm excited about those because I collect a lot of the lightsabers, especially her stuff.
Yeah, she's got the good stuff. All right, who's next?
I'm next, and my figure of the week, thankfully I was able to get one on Walgreens, is Earthrise Blue Streak. The colors on this guy are absolutely amazing. He looks fantastic in vehicle mode. I've heard some issues with him breaking, but if you're careful, he's fine.
Yeah, issues with him breaking, huh?
Yeah,
the hand people over there.
Well, the translucent plastic hinges keep snapping for some people.
Oh, and you're an expert at that, so that's why you didn't break yours. So.
Handle with care. Be good to your toys, people. Yeah.
Or, stop using translucent plastic when it should be opaque.
There's that too. Yeah, granted.
Yeah.
All right, what you got?
Well, Dalton stole my thunder. I also got the Earthrise Blue Streak from Walmart.
This line's open.
Yeah, no, I just got. Anyway. Rub it in, why don't you? So this used to be as a toy and character my least favorite of the Dotsons, and Hasbro's been killing it. He's become my favorite. He's surpassed Smokescreen, who used to be my number one Dotson. Now this guy is.
I like the new packaging on all these new figures.
Yeah.
So, they're miles better from what we've had for a really long time. So yeah,
they
definitely appreciate it.
They are. So that's my. Smokescreen is awesome too. I did get him as well. He's a beautiful figure, but I was more excited to get that guy this time around.
I've literally got nothing because as the glorious days in the UK, what's been going on was you guys have been enjoying your robots. We can't go out. Well, in Wales we couldn't go out, and now England can go out. So yeah, yay for that. But I got a patch, a PVC patch, because I'm an ambassador for paintball company. So I got that.
Nice. Oh, that's good.
So yeah,
that's cool.
That's it.
Something's better than nothing.
Yeah, literally everything is coming into the stores we can't even buy because they're doing the whole pre-order thing. So even for Scorponok, the day that it came out in the UK, boom, gone, sold. And now if you want it, you're talking, it was retailing for like 130. You'd be lucky to pick up for like 260, 270 now. Just can't find them anywhere. It's mental, absolutely mental.
Speaking of mental, I have a dumb question for you. Do you still play paintball outdoors only, or is this also an indoor thing?
Both. It's mostly outdoor.
I'm just curious because people do all kinds of weird stuff nowadays. So you never know.
It's fun indoors. It's when we play. We do it on MOD sites. So MOD sites are basically bases owned by the military.
Oh, really?
So we go on to things and we get to go in tanks. We just can't shoot out to the main cannon of the tanks because killing is still frowned upon in most cultures, same as cannibalism.
You guys get to ride in tanks.
Yeah, we get to go in APCs and tanks and things like that.
I need a new hobby. All right.
I want to go to the UK now.
Yeah, me too.
UK good. I was saying to Josh not long ago, it's like, get you guys over so we can do a convention and stuff. And,
yeah, I told you should just go Texas style, man. Just sit out on balconies with pellet guns and just start shooting all your neighbors from across the way. So, all right, so we have action figure expert joins us. Says, how's it going, guys? Angry Mike joins us. He says, God Neptune is his figure of the week. Rennie Books says Hot Toys Han Solo from Solos is figure of the week. Legionardo joins us as well. And he also says he got his God Neptune shipped today. For my figure of the week, I'm going to go with one of the last figures from the animated series. This is going to be Deathstroke. So
nice.
Just love Deathstroke. Very nice.
Cool.
The Armored Batman, man, he's a big boy too, the Armored Batman. But yeah, we're just going one figure.
That Deathstroke's in the Bruce Timm style, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all Bruce Timm style.
Nice. I love the way they made him look there.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's get into some screen share here. And we'll start off with this. So we have your new version.
That's a lot better. Wow.
And then here's your regular retail release. So you notice the difference, difference there on the feet, which most of you probably get the upgrade kits anyway. I know I did, but mainly looking at the head and the chest, that is much better. But I want to pay? How much is it for this?
$210. I think it's $210.
So $200 plus, just so I can get like a better looking shield and helmet. No, thank you.
Yeah, that's a hard pass. Now I would gladly pay that for a much more accurate Leo Kaiser, with the two that actually become the torso coming together.
Yeah, and you can see there's like little touch-ups like here on the with the chest and the face there. So a little bit of changes.
That's not enough to justify it. Yeah.
Yeah. Took the words right out of my mouth. It sounds like a cash grab.
And see,
why can't you just do this from the straight, like off the gate though? Like, why do this and then we're gonna come out with a better version now?
That's exactly what I've been saying. Toy Mafia also says his figure of the week is Hot Toys 2099 Spiderman.
Ooh, nice.
I believe the reason is because Takara didn't get these two as the Unite Warriors. They didn't get Volcanicus or Abominus.
Or they just want to make more money. I'm
pretty
much.
Or that,
out there. That's probably why.
Hasbro, this time
6 of one, half dozen the other.
Yeah. Don't you think this time though? Because I haven't talked to anyone who's getting it. Maybe someone will change their mind, but I think this one will backfire a little bit. I don't think it just. Yeah. The original was good enough. And I think that's the game changer here I think it's going to backfire on this time.
Yeah, because you look at this, like, what's the main difference here? This being yellow instead of the green. It's like, and these are things that I pointed out when this first got released. I'm like, kind of wish, yellow, or like whenever they flip the hips where it's like yellow, green, and then yellow here and then green here. I'm like, can we not make, this so it looks, smooth transition? And then they come out with it later and they do it correctly. I think they're fully aware of their mess ups.
Yep.
Yeah, it's only a few years too late too. So.
Yeah, I agree with that too. I think when United was when all the other stuff was happening, you would kind of make a choice, or either you would just buy them all. There was a time where that was happening. I don't think that's happening right now as much. Not as much as it was. Even near when they stopped doing the Combiner Wars stuff, I had kind of trickled off at the end. There's a few that I didn't get at the end, and I felt fine about it. So I think those days are kind of over for them.
David Cabal joins us. What's up, man? And then this one was Amazon exclusive 2-pack. This is one that I'm like, I don't know why. One, I don't care about Barricade because there was no G1 Barricade that I remember. So
yeah, not Barricade.
Well, there was, but he was a Micromaster.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was a Micromaster.
So I didn't know any of the Micromasters names, but I had a majority of them. So I didn't care about this, and then this is just punch counter punch again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
slightly
I
different.
already got them. Yeah, like I like them with his darker colors. It looks more like the Toon and the toy. And it was also an Amazon exclusive, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
So already got this in the better colors. So I don't know why you'd want this.
I'm just going to come out and say I went ahead and got this. I like the Barricade, and it gives me a chance to have two, one punch and one counter punch on different shelves.
Yeah, I want the Barricade, but
since they're far enough apart, they're not going to be super obvious.
I know what you mean.
I like the Barricade. I'm fine with Barricade, but if this one had been Nightbeat, they would have sold more of these.
Yeah,
they would have sold a lot more of these if it was Nightbeat.
That would have been cool. Good cop, bad cop,
I mean, they got the colors for it. Do you think
the color scheme is there?
The intention was to, instead of make this like that's your Nightbeat, basically.
Yeah, but not really.
I think
hopefully they'll still do Nightbeat. Maybe someone said, "Oh, we need to do a real one so that we can do Minerva, and so that we can do Siren, and so that we could do." There's more you could do with it. There's a lot you can do with it.
Just to try and get as many mods out of it as possible.
Yeah.
They need the Headmaster Juniors and Target Master Juniors. Target Masters.
Yes, I want all the junior stuff.
Me too.
Me too.
Hello.
What's this dude's name?
Paleotrex.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
So
the fossilizer.
Here's that great looking Beast Wars stuff kicking off, guys. So
it's a bare bones transformer. Wow. Yeah.
Oh shit.
This thing looks like
this isn't all new.
Looks like you hot glued like a bunch of broken Beast War parts together.
This is a new character. I don't know about the robot mode. I'm going to be using it as either beast mode or accessories.
Randy Book says Paleo Trash.
It looks like one of those Night at the Museum movies or whatever, like the toys.
Rexy.
It might be fun though. Who knows?
What?
I'm definitely giving that to Primal.
How come
it's one of those weaponizer things.
Yeah.
Do you know what these remind me of? That thing out of Toy Story. What they call them, Sporky. It's just like random things they put together and go, "Hey, look, there's a toy. Like this is it."
Dalton, you're a Beast Wars guy. The head on that thing we just looked at, like the robot head, doesn't it look like the Vox? The Vox, like, didn't they show the Vox at some point? Like, you know what I'm talking about in Beast Wars, like the thing that took Unicron's, like
a little bit, but it's more directly. It's more directly based on Primal's mace.
Yeah. I see that too.
There's a weird sword.
Yeah,
his guitar, his keytar.
All right,
rock your world.
We've seen the Grimlock, but I just wanted to look at it again. With all the pictures.
It looks so shiny.
Yeah, some actual in hand.
They improved the chest. It's got that darker plate there.
Yeah,
and I'm glad the paint is more like a mix of gold and yellow, so you get the mix of Toon and toy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that. Yep.
It makes you wonder how much is this retailing for? Like what? Like say $30-$40?
He's a leader class.
50.
This looks better than a Masterpiece, granted, because it's years old anyway. But like this looks better than the Masterpiece they've done. Like These are getting quite
that
good.
MPO8 was pretty short too, compared
Yeah.
to the newer one. So like,
Yeah.
he's probably not going to be that much shorter than the MPO8.
Mhm.
That'd be funny. Yeah.
Somebody's gonna compare the sales of Studio Series before this and then this, and
Yeah.
they're gonna be like, "Where are these numbers coming from?"
People who actually want to buy toys.
Yeah,
Dude,
people are
and
really
then-
gonna like these.
And then they're like, oh, dude, like people are just now getting back into the base, so like we need to hire Michael Bay to do another one. I'm like, oh god, guys,
No.
guys missed the boat.
No.
You missed the boat. Matty the Dentist says figure of the week. He got a bot for his daughter today, so quite weak, but hey, daughter got something, so I'm sure she's happy.
I just hope we get like a core class wheelie sometime down the line that actually does transform.
Mhm.
Like I know this is great for that scene, but
Yeah,
he's pretty much static.
I hope we get the other Dinobots.
Well, Slag is in the rumor mill.
Yeah, but the rest of them too.
Okay.
Sludge and Swoop.
Yeah, Swoop
Yeah.
I could see being like a Voyager.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's huge.
God,
Yeah.
we just bought all these things here. You know, because it's like, all right, all 5 Dinobots, there we go. Yeah, if they're doing that, then I just need to sell all these guys.
Pretty much.
things
yeah.
are changing. I mean, we don't know what lies further out than these, but isn't it funny that Masterpiece are now 400, and this Grimlock is almost as cool as the Masterpiece one, if not as cool, and it's now at $50 for a liter.
Yep.
It's weird the price bridge that's happening. You can kind of see things start to transition.
I like the
Size
scale
Rex was
too.
Prime.
You know, Ultra Magnus, bigger than Prime, and then you have
Yeah.
Grimlock as far as head to head goes. Like he's taller as well. So
So how do you guys feel if Masterpiece stays at that 300 to 400 mark and the leaders go up to $70? How do you guys feel if they look as good as Grimlock?
I say we stop giving Hasbro ideas about jacking up these prices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Improve
see
a few more
myself-
things, add a few more details, then we'll talk.
Yeah.
I see myself backing out of the MP though. 400 is kind of like that place of no return. I mean,
Mhm.
if it goes to 500, I don't know. So I like that they're bringing that into the main line.
I'm just getting my Galvatron and I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out
I don't know,
of
man.
that, dude.
By the time they do it, he could be 500.
No.
Yeah, might as well just stick with the $50 Kingdom one.
He better shoot a real laser beam out
That's
of his
right.
cannon if he's
Yeah.
$500.
Well, that's a great feature.
That would be cool.
And then wasn't there a rumor too that we're supposed to be getting like a Earth mode Magnus? So this one's become obsolete.
Don't tell me that, Dalton.
You can find them at Ross for $20.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm excited for the Grimlock.
Yeah, I'm really excited for Grimlock.
All right, and then here's your
Why does he look like he's holding
not
his breath?
Megatron. Yeah.
Well, some really bad lighting pictures. Either that or this is a different sample. Some better pictures came out the other day. Like where he does have the purple face.
Yeah, the face really threw me off in those pictures.
Yeah,
So-
These look like really oversaturated colors.
and the tail kind of, I don't know, does that tail in his robot mode spin around or something? Or
Yeah, the panel swings around so you can have that little claw gimmick like the G1 or
Okay.
the original toy head.
right.
Yeah, and they didn't mistransform. They didn't reveal his hand over here like they got over here.
Well, he never had a hand on his right hand.
Oh, he only had one arm. Okay,
Well, the toy, yeah.
I'm messing with Dalton. So,
The Black Ragnar looks great.
yeah, she doesn't have any hands either, though. It's sad.
It's fine. It's what you do with them that matters.
But how does she open doors if she got no thumbs?
Very
Same
carefully.
practicality, you know.
She shoots the web.
She's got those
she
little
shoots
like
the web
teeth.
and opens
There
it
you
like
go.
Spider-Man.
Ah, right.
Yeah,
okay.
shoots her web, just pulls it off the hinges.
Now,
Or,
is
you
this
know, they don't
deluxe,
have
Dalton?
doorknobs that have buttons. Huh?
Is this a deluxe?
Yeah, she's
What
a
size
deluxe.
is
Yeah, she's a deluxe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm assuming she'll be around like the size of RC.
Yeah.
what would be really cool is if those spider legs were big enough for blast effects. Use them as like the machine guns from the cartoon.
Big Boy Ronox doesn't get any love these days. He just,
I know. Is that sad?
They skip.
He's
skip him,
supposed
my
to be
big
coming in
boy.
later waves.
They shame it.
And Dinobot.
They shame him, Ronox.
Oh, some more trash.
And
Hey,
Dinobot.
so
Oh,
Takara could sell these, so we'll bring them over to just repackage them.
Sure.
And you guys at Hasbro, don't you want these?
Well, it's sad is some of them actually did sell out.
Yeah.
That hurts my soul that some of these sold out.
Well, maybe they produce a small number of them. I don't know.
Are they
Oh,
are they
here's some-
exclusives? Because all they have to do apparently Hasbro is just throw on the name exclusive on it, and then it just sells
True.
out.
Probably.
Doesn't
Totally
matter.
true.
And these things have just been sitting there from Takara forever, and like no, everyone was like, I don't want those. You
There's
know,
it's
only one
even-
question I've got, which is just why? Why?
Because they love gold.
I love
It's
girls.
cash
Cash grab found.
Cash grab, yeah.
found. Where's
Yeah,
that
it's a
ka-ching?
huge cash grab.
Poor
Yeah.
thing.
I was about to say you're not doing your job.
What's even more sad is that Soundwave was like, what, 140, 150? Only like
Lord, they have
$20
found
cheaper
another
than
use
Prime.
for that thing.
Doesn't even look good. I'm sorry.
Ugh.
Just because they made that one episode.
And this mold, this is how you
Yeah,
know
this is
they
the
just
worst
repackaged it. This mold is like what 3 Soundwave molds old.
At least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you know that then it's just a repackage, and hey, let's just try to sell it. Our stuff that didn't sell out, we'll just throw another label on it.
Yeah.
What's the retail going on these, by the way?
Soundwave was like 140. Prime is like 180. Starscream was 45.
They
I need
just don't
something
have
stronger than
anywhere.
this tea
They're
to
just
kind
like,
of
I gotta
understand what's
throw my
going on.
money at something. What is it going to be
Speaking
today?
of Starscream and throwing money,
This one's funny because I think the Blitzwing looks better as like a movie Starscream, even though it's
Yeah.
not. I think
know,
it looks
right?
better than this, to where it's like, okay, this just looks like a cartoon, or something, with the colors.
well, and that's kind of how they looked at the movie. It's just he was in the shadows.
It just looks too vibrant. Like the colors are too
Yeah,
clean.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep,
it
needs to be
doesn't look like
dirty.
it goes on your movie shelf, is what.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Nope.
was saying what they call Blitzwing, which we all thought was Starscream. Like I was like, that looks like that would be a good Starscream,
Mm-hmm. I'm
Yeah,
glad
these-
that they actually
these were
changed
dirty.
the head to fit the movie model.
Anyone getting this?
Nope.
Nose across the board.
Nope.
Yep.
All right, and Flame Toys, not non-transform.
Oh.
But officially licensed by Hasbro. You get your Primal, Dalton. You're a Beast Wars fan.
I'd have to say the price on it. It
Yeah.
looks cool for a stylized Prime, but I don't know. I'm still on the fence. Lyle Convoy is probably leaning more towards yes, though. Whenever
I was
that's
really excited
shown.
about this, but he's only about 6 or 7 inches tall, maybe 8. For the price,
Oh,
he's not
small.
worth it. Yeah, he's small.
What would you
Hmm.
pay for them? You say it depends on the price. What's the max?
I think about
40
100 would be the max for this.
I was thinking like
No.
35, 40 quid, something
Yeah,
like
me
that.
too.
Okay, right.
$40, yeah. Not
Well,
100.
compared to the others being $300 to $400 for like a 8 to 9 inch figure, and these are
Right.
highly articulated.
But
Think,
don't you have to paint this and build it?
he's going to
No,
be
this is one of the
$175
figures.
US.
175 for that? For something
Yeah.
that doesn't transform?
Yes.
So it's
Yeah,
not a
that's how
transformer if it
that's how
doesn't transform then, technically. So why are you buying it?
It's how Flame Toys does their thing. It's like $400 for Drift and Tarn.
Hasbro's doing it too now, though. They have those red things that one of us bought, not on the show, but one of us bought them.
They look kind of like trash.
Yeah, so Hasbro's doing Transformers now too, which is really weird.
My head hurts.
2.0.
It's the wave of the future. So, all right, getting to some third-party stuff. Here's some panels from your TFCon.
Well,
I
the
will
new
say these
Masterpiece
are
made these
absolute-
irrelevant.
These are awesome. I didn't pay for mine. Not the same situation what happened with Planet with Trypticon, but I won it in a was it PR or Optobotomus? I can't remember. One of them. I won a giveaway. I got that guy. He is awesome.
What?
But I broke it after 2 days. But it's still awesome. I'm just saying. It's the side skirts. It's like trying to like transform it, and it goes into like a collapsing T, and I broke off the side skirt. But yeah, they made it better. Still good. Absolutely amazing.
You know why they make Transformers that don't transform? It's for people like you, Chris. That just
I know. But I couldn't help it. I was like, why isn't it? Oh, that's why it's not doing it, because it's supposed to go the other way.
Oh, wow. Cross Dimensions is just making a comeback.
Doctor.
Transformation challenged. Yeah.
Is that Shockwave?
Yeah, it's their Cross Dimensions.
Yeah.
Like, super stylized.
They teased the Galvatron and it was never made, so I have my doubts that this will ever be actually made.
I think there's been some updates on that. I think there's been some more updated pictures. But who knows?
I didn't even know they were still doing this line.
Yeah, neither
nobody knew.
Galvatron was the last one.
Yeah, nobody knew.
Why does the head look weird? I can tell if I don't look at if I put my thumb over his face, it's like, yeah, that's Shockwave, and then I see it again, it's like,
Well, he's got the Cyclops eye in there, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
I
and
don't
the
know what
chest is your only clue. Well, I guess he's got the gun on, but
Yeah.
This is the
Yeah, he's got
retool of the Megatron.
No, it
I
is,
bought the
huh?
Prime and the Megatron. I started off this line. I liked the
Yeah.
first two, but
Me too.
right after that is when I got out of. I'm still in third party, but only by a hair, just a few per year. Yeah,
How
and
much
this
is
one's
this
not
supposed to
good
be?
enough for me to bring.
I think they go for like $80.
oh,
They're like
there's your,
Voyager sized.
Yeah.
there's your
okay.
submarine mode right there.
Submarine mode. Yeah.
Nah, they don't have to stick with the same as Hasbro. This is a true blaster.
well, seeing for it's like Voyager size, and it's like $80. You can see like the amount of engineering it's got into, and it's that more sort of detailed work. Yeah, I'd say that's actually pretty decent. Never thought I'd say that, but
Oh, this is your Planet X.
Your time to shine, Chris.
Oh,
oh
here we go.
yeah, here we go. I love these guys so much. Yeah,
All right, I believe this guy was a metallic edition. I think this was an exclusive, TFCon exclusive.
Yeah, it's like a 10th anniversary celebration exclusive to homage the Powered Commander Fans Project set.
Oh wow! So, are you still picking up Planet X stuff, or?
it's just why? it's just why. I stopped following it after like they made Shockwave like the same size as Grimlock, and Optimus is the same size as Grimlock, and Starscream. They're all the same size. It's just doesn't work. I got Trypticon, I got Grimlock and Omega, and I stopped at that. So.
Yeah, they need to go back and do something about those Dinobots, even if they have to just blow them up, make them bigger.
I was hoping a third-party company would give them some sort of
years to
Slatoons.
come out with those things.
I know. It's a long way. Does anyone even still play the game? Anyone that's out there?
A
like
friend of
let us
mine does.
know.
He just plays co-op campaign
You can't play co-op anymore. Or oh, I'm my bad. I meant multiplayer.
or escalation or something.
Mm.
I still
It's
have
a
it
shame
hooked
because
up.
they look so
in-
nice.
It's a good game. I still have it hooked up in the other room, and my kid now will play it every once in a while. He likes it a lot more than I do now. I'm kind of been there, done that, but still pretty fun.
They was originally supposed to do Metroplex, and it looked absolutely orgasmic. But then they pulled out, and they just went, "Oh, okay, we're not going to do it." But like the designs, if anyone has seen it, if you go into their archives and look, it generally looks absolutely amazing. It would have been the same size for like Trypticon-ish, but wasn't meant to be.
I really like this Shockwave.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
if I do pick up any of them, it'd probably be this one.
But why is he the same size as Grimlock?
Yeah, that's weird.
Because, scale.
Oh, there you go.
See? Ah.
Yeah. Who needs scale? Who cares? Make
I-
Bumblebee the size
He
of your
mass
block.
shifted, Chris. He mass shifted.
Is Shockwave actually bigger?
Do you know what it is, right? Imagine you've been cooking now for about 3-4 hours, and you get into like the last bit of ingredients, and you're going to put, say, some salt in like your big pot, and the entire lid comes off, and all the salt goes in. You're like, I still want it, but man, that's disappointing. That's what Shockwave is, and these.
Is this a new Grimlock here? Or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is based on his IDW design from the Scavengers. I think Dakota said he's probably going to pick this one up. It looks really good.
This is what IDW?
Yeah.
Now
How many times have people tackled IDW bots, though? Like, do something different.
Mostly
I don't know.
MMC.
Yeah.
I've said for years, why hasn't any company done the original 13 primes? Like, does someone do that?
Yeah.
Something that no one's ever done before. Give us something. I don't know why I'm doing the Italian thing. Just yes.
That would actually be a lot of fun. You number the boxes and just make that number part of the collecting part.
That'd be cool.
I would like that.
Good idea.
And have all the weapons. It's a way to put like all of the weapons in the package too, like the cool stuff.
Yeah.
I would probably dig that. And you're right. No one's ever done that.
I thought Zeta Toys already had a Superion, or am I thinking of one of
This-
other
this
30
is the-
different Superions?
this
They
is the
done
Legends
Brutus,
class.
Zeta Toys.
They're doing a Legends class Superior.
Oh,
They're
this is a
doing
Legends class.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the baby one. Yeah. It's their first one, I think. That scale.
Interesting.
So it looks just like their MP size, because you can still see the jet connected to just a square or
That's just the aerial
rectangle
bots.
Yeah.
bottom. Yeah, but theirs looked worse than the other
Yeah.
people's.
Combinivores probably with Silverbolt.
Oh god, yeah.
They did make some changes, but yeah, overall.
Hey, look, it's
What? Kidman. Okay, this is a new one.
Why not?
Another Grimlock. Here we go again. This is Grimlock Wars.
Yeah.
well, and
It's starting
I
again.
believe these are
No.
Transformers.
All hours of therapy, please, no.
And I believe these are no Transform too.
Everybody's announcing Galvatron except for Takara.
Yeah.
Everybody. You go see Hot Bananas, Hot Soldiers,
Yeah.
all these weird companies.
Yeah. Make toys. Everybody.
Everybody's got
They're-
Galvatron.
They're forming new third-party companies just to come out with Galvatron.
Meanwhile,
Mega
the
Tank.
car is sleeping. Yeah.
It does look nice. The paint does look absolutely incredible. I'll give them that.
Well, and here's the funny thing: the company's name is Megatank. The figure's name is Megatank.
See what? So they only coming out one figure?
I'm glad
No,
they're so
that's
creative.
their first one.
I
I think
Fans
it's
Hobby.
based on the. This is
Yeah,
trash.
Saw they were
Yeah.
doing that.
Just looks cheap.
Why?
Yeah, well, this doesn't even make any sense, though.
Because they
No.
had the mold and they were like, let's repaint it.
What would have been smarter is if they'd done kind of like what Animated did and make a female Nightbeat. Just
What are they doing with the chest? Are they doing the headmaster thing? You can check like the different open chest.
Yeah, it was
check
Minerva,
it.
and now
Oh,
it's
okay.
Windblade.
Hmm.
Yep.
So
They call it wheel blade. Yeah.
What do you call it? Sport? What something? It's
Wheel blade.
no.
God, you got one job, Sport.
Oh, you mean
You're
this?
trying to. There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Cash grab. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, it's an exclusive though, so it's at least it's not a mass.
An exclusive that no one wants.
No, it's still available. You're right. Yeah.
Add-on kit. Okay, so now they got an add-on kit for their own figure.
This is like the fourth one, third one.
What is the add-on for this one?
So I guess chest panels, bullets for their blaster rifle. Here's the
Oh.
blaster rifle, and then a couple faces and optional eyes.
Yeah,
I wonder if this is
fine.
making
I'm
him look
fine
more IDW with the
Yeah.
tank cannon.
Every time I see these add-on kits, I always have like a Vietnam flashback to when you have like from the original add-on kits from like Crazy Devi, if anyone can remember like those add-on kits back in the day to like this. It's like, wow.
But they're doing it to their own release. Not like the original.
There you go, Chris.
Yeah, I do too.
Oh my god, I got bombarded online for this. I felt like I was getting bullied. All I said was, Jesus Christ. I was like, hang on. So for his combined mode, I get for like the gold, yellow hands, whatever you want to call it. But for his normal mode, it's grey. It's not like white chest or anything. It's grey chest, grey hands. I got bombarded. You don't know what you're talking about. Blah, 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 blah. I'm just like, it's like, oh, it's just a test sample. And I was just like, I'm going to wait on it next day. Here we have all like the color test sample of all the details. It was still yellow. I felt like saying, I told you so. Don't say it, Chris. Don't say it, Chris. But you need to. You need to. But I tagged people in it and they deleted my comment. I was just like, damn it.
Were these just other random fans, or were these Brit fans?
I don't know. These were the special kind of fans. They don't wave like this. They wave like this. It was those kind of fans. So, yeah.
Finally ready.
But this is brilliant, though. I do like the Armada thing because it needs some love. They were great, but the gimmicks broke them.
Yeah.
Or I broke them
like
because
the
of gimmicks.
too.
Either way.
Yeah.
I do like that people are touching on Armada. I still like Armada. I still have a little shelf with like my favorite ones from back then.
I want to know if it comes with all those little figures, though, because that would be fantastic. But we know
these are official minicons and micromasters from Siege and Earthrise. The only one he comes with is
but you get this guy.
So yeah,
that
is that
articulation is good on this one though. For such a bulky bot.
I like the fact that like now you know that they're going to be using spray paint, like Krylon spray paint or something like that.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Maybe they don't mean that, but
Krylon touch.
And Cap, yeah.
I like how they're giving him that kind of squashed fire truck look.
Makes sense. Yeah, that's it's a little weird. But
well,
I
it
guess
keeps them in scale with the other two. Yeah, see, now they're on the same scale.
I thought that said Ace Hitler. Then I had to double read that. Jesus
what?
Christ. I thought I generally was like, "Hey, Ace Hitler." Well, you can't call that. Oh right. Hitler.
Well, this episode is getting flagged.
I'm about 4 foot away from like the monitor, so yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, not too bad. I love Super Guy Master Force. That's probably my favorite series.
Me too.
Oh God, what the heck are those?
I got a bad feeling about this one. I'm not liking. I don't know.
What is that?
It's Energon.
Energon Prime.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Venom Prime.
Yeah. Now give us Cybertron. It'd be even better.
Golden Corral Prime. There you go.
Golden Corral Prime. Cheeseburger Prime.
Yeah. Dude, Mike's gonna come after you, man.
Golden Corral.
Nothing new.
Number one customer right there.
Like, this has the potential to be absolutely amazing just because if they do the Omega, then it's the same as what they've done, with the show. It's like, yes, okay, more playability. But I just have a funny feeling he's still going to look like a chunky monkey and his, like, tiny little arms. It's like,
Yeah, he missed leg day and arm day. Yeah.
All right. Moon Studio, new company.
No.
Okay, Raiden. All right.
Oh, look, it's that Zeta's design
someone
again.
Done this before, didn't they?
That's Zeta's design, yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen designs,
Zeta
no
split half of its crew to become Studio, which is now Moon Studio. The first one was Unicron.
Yeah. That
Was that legal reasons or tax avoidance or
to avoid Hasbro?
Probably legal because of the whole HasLab thing.
Yeah.
They fugitives. They on the road designing.
They going to jail.
That's all right. They gave me that Unicron. I bought that thing. So I hope I'll keep.
You just picture all these third-party companies. It's like Harrison Ford's just running from Tommy Lee Jones. It Hasbro's Tommy Lee.
I mean, pretty good.
It's hard for me to look at like these digital mock-ups and be like, think that that's exactly how it's going to turn out, because I've seen some, to where they went like completely opposite, where they looked nice, and then whenever you finally saw the prototype, you're like, that ain't exactly what you're showing off there.
It'd be fun to have something, a Raiden that I can actually play with, like, and not just look at. I like trains. I mean, I know Dalton's probably the resident train person, but
what I'd love to see is maybe do like little motor packs for the wheels that you can just take off and actually have it run on a set.
It'd be cool if they could engineer that. Yeah.
Just link these all up and have them go around a little layout.
Choo-choo.
Bring them out every Christmas.
What's weird is they're all locomotives, so you don't get any train cars, no carriages.
Game toys.
Gang toys.
Okay. Oh, this is the Predacons. Like stylized,
formerly known as
heavily stylized. Yeah. They seem to be well made. It's just the style. I just can't get into it.
It's an interesting take. Like,
I
kind of dig the ninja kind of assassin look to Dive Bomb.
Yeah. I already have 2 versions that I really like, so I'm good on this. I'm okay with putting the period and I'm done. I'm good on this one.
What versions do you have?
Hey, Chris,
the Make Toys and the Hasbro, the newest Hasbro.
Nice.
Those are the ones I'm keeping.
And it could be your Cybertronian Predacons.
Yeah.
To go
That's not a bad idea. Yeah.
See, when I think of Cybertronian, I kind of want to give like vehicle modes that associate with their animal modes.
Well, I mean, I think this could be, instead of going that route, I think this would be like pretty close, because I look at this Dive Bomb and I'm like, hey, that kind of looks Cybertronian, how they would do it, because if you looked at what was it, Kickback and some of the other things they had.
Yeah. Oh, kind of like the Fall of Cybertron game.
I guess, yeah. I'm saying, like, basically for those video game, these could be for our video game shelf. This could be his Predaking. I can see them mixing pretty well with them.
Yeah.
Another Shockwave experiment.
Hey, at least they're coming out with them faster than the Dinobots for you. So.
Yes.
That's fair. Yeah, these are coming out like 3 or 4 months apart from each other, so not bad timing on them.
They're
kind of interested to see what
well.
Interested to see what that gorilla turns out looking like, if they go with their own design or if they just do the cop out and try to make him look like Primal.
I really wish they wouldn't do that. Oh well.
Living Tree. Oh, this is the Nemesis that transforms to Shockwave. Yeah.
Shockwave.
Galvatron's little ship.
This doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me.
Yeah.
Let me be your chariot.
I think they're calling Soundwave here Blueberry or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
That's appropriate.
Yeah.
I mean, they look good, but it's like I'm not invested that much into like the Bumblebee franchise yet, just off one movie. Like, I need like another one. Because I mean, it's the same as probably anyone else. You don't really want to go out and spend, which is obviously going to be like between $100 and $200, something like that. They make the second one, and it's like Bayverse again. It's like, okay, first one's not bad, and then the second one, you're like, no, why? And it's the same thing with this. I need to see a second film.
That Ironhide doesn't look bad at all.
He does look nice.
Some of the names are just hilarious too. Like they're calling Ironhide Carrot, calling the Bumblebee movie Soundwave Eggplant.
Why not?
These guys stole the show.
Well, all I want to know from this company is when they send in my trailer to my freaking Stunticons that I bought like 2 years ago.
It's coming just before the Galvatron for
wow.
Oh, Rick, I almost spit my drink all over my computer.
Don't show me anything new.
Get my trailer, my stuff I bought 2 years ago. I'm still waiting.
They showing more new stuff. I still don't have the stuff I need.
Where's my trailer? Oh boy.
Oh wow, doing.
It just looks weird.
Cesar's.
Yeah, I don't like that. That didn't look good at all.
It reminds me like of a really crappy sort of 3D rendered of what's that Transformers game you play on like your phone or your iPad. That base thing you get to attack people's bases.
Or
like
Earth
Earth.
Wars.
Yeah, Earth Wars. It looks like that. It's like just no.
Look how boxy it is. Like if you're gonna buy that,
that's what I mean.
Like, dude, we already got the G1 that's boxy like this.
Yeah.
I love the Victory stuff.
Oh,
There you go, camshaft.
this is what I'm excited about: the Omnibots. Yeah,
Yeah, when's Hasbro going to give us those in the generation scale?
never.
Sad.
You'll get them,
Yes.
but they're just going to be Target exclusive. So you got to play that game.
Shut up.
So we'll never see it. Yeah.
Which one's the red one? That's the one you're going to have to work for.
Overdrive.
You're going to have to work for that one.
Yeah.
The other
This
two will
one.
be an Amazon 2-pack exclusive. And yeah, this one's gonna be a Target exclusive.
Oh yeah, that's a
Or
Target
Walgreens
exclusive. You're not gonna get it on the pre-order, and then Mike's gonna have to go to Target and act like Karen talking to the manager about pulling out enough of these to cover all of them.
We need to get a Karen wig for him.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, I need at least 6 of these.
Now. Yeah.
Dude. But what do you want to bet that the other two are gonna be a 2-pack Amazon exclusive? Like, I mean, that's kind of the trend we've seen, right?
Yeah, they're gonna be part of their Odyssey pre-order stuff.
Yeah, and Amazon will cancel your order.
I'm really hoping that last one is Glyph and Tap Out.
That should just be a 2-pack.
Mm-hmm.
Should be.
Oh, Masterminds. Let's see what we got here.
Mastermind.
Reformatted stuff. Still doing
Some
that.
more of their Thesaurus. Now this one looks really good.
Yeah, this is that stylized stuff that goes with the Predaking.
Yeah, this is definitely IDW inspired. Looks more like a dragon instead of a space chicken.
Yeah, that looks good.
Would want a masterpiece version of him as well to go with my Star Saber.
Yep.
Yeah,
So I would just need
didn't Fans Hobby do one?
No.
I'm talking about the car, man. I'm talking about real masterpiece.
Is that Batman?
Yeah, it's a Batman. This was a TFCon exclusive.
It's sold out. Yeah.
I saw they did.
What'd be really cool is if they did kind of like that classic blue and dark, or gray and dark blue. That way you could also get your Bat Primal homage out of it too.
Just give them time.
Yeah, next year.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be like a was it asterisk mode?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, next year. That's what you get.
Yeah.
We've seen this movie too many times not to get a lot of these predictions. Yeah, right.
The final member of the DJD.
Oh, okay. I was like, have they not finished this thing?
No, this is the last one. Yeah. He's a big one, too.
Yeah, he's
Haven't
huge.
this taken like 5 or 6 years or something crazy like that?
Yeah, about 3 to 4 years. Yeah.
So long, my interest has just teetered out. It's just kind of
So long that Dakota sold off all of his.
Yeah, this last one, I wanted it, but I don't know if I'm going to get it. I'll have to see.
It's slower than Gigapower. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the comic's over, and it's been over for quite some time.
I think a lot of people are still interested in this just because of the.
Yeah. There's a lot of love for this.
I still want the Chrome Dome and the Rewind. I do.
Yeah.
I do still have that on pre-order, actually.
And I
God,
feel
that
back
is
in the
ugly.
Yeah, I never understood that mode, but okay.
I have a feeling in the back of my mind that we're going to get a Trans-Tech Cheetor out of this. I mean, it wouldn't be too outside of the realm of possibility.
I don't know.
Yeah, all this looks ugly to me.
Transforms into a box. Ooh.
I'm just trying to like think of something positive about it, or like trying to think around to saying it looks like crap with something nice, but I've got nothing.
It's all about the only people buying it are the people that love the characters in the comic. They're like two of the most popular.
Yeah.
Look, it's the 5th use of that hot rod mold.
Yeah.
They have gone a long ways with it, but I do have it on pre-order because I like that getaway in the comic.
He looks cool too. I like that.
I just like the idea that he's Hot Rod's nemesis. I love the back and forth between the two of them in the comic.
This Orion Pax looks really good. He's like super articulate too, I think.
Yeah, you can see he's got quite a bit bend in those elbows. A couple joints in there.
Yeah, and individually articulated fingers, like with all the joints. Looks good. I can't remember how much he's going for.
Too much.
I got him a pre-order. I can't remember.
Hey, he can touch his toes.
Yes, he can.
Wish I could do that.
Doing a little Marilyn Manson there.
Yeah, I was just thinking, it's like, is he prepared for something like that, or anal bombardment? Like, what's he going for? I don't know.
Truck mode looks
It's a surprise.
interesting. Kind of reminds me of Mr. Freeze's vehicle from the Batman and Robin movie.
It's definitely cartoony. The front wheel looks kind of like Tonka, and the back wheel little teeny thing.
It's a little bit like the Cybercast
game. Big wheel. It's a big wheel from back in the day.
Big wheel.
Big wheel.
All right, well, that's enough pictures. Is this someone else? Okay.
Yeah, there's your rung, ring, rang.
I haven't seen this yet. Is this just, they showed this last week?
Yeah, they showed it during the TFCon panel.
Is it up for pre-order?
I'm not sure if it is yet.
No, not yet.
Okay. Yeah, I would buy that. I want a rung.
Because he comes with a scooter? Little dude on motorcycle.
It's close enough to the motorcycle, yeah. Close enough.
And all the expressive eyebrows.
Yeah.
He comes with a lot of stuff, though.
Mm.
Collects those little model arcs.
Yep. I missed that comic. Remember when Transformers had a good comic?
I need to get to reading it. I've got a long way to go to catch up on it.
I remember.
Ocular Max. I believe this is one of their exclusives as well.
Yeah.
The TFCon exclusive. Translucent.
I almost pulled the trigger on this one. I already have 3 of these things, so that's enough.
I was going to say, they're doing the MP10 treatment with that rabbit.
Yeah, they are.
No, this one looks really good.
Really? It looks a little plain to me. I don't know. There's just something off.
Yeah, that looks ugly.
Yeah.
Does it kind of look like Lego? Look at the wheels.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
It's something
Yeah,
off on it.
the front wheels look like Lego.
Yeah.
I never thought about that.
What happened? Yeah.
It looks more. I know this is going to sound really weird, but it looks more like a toy rather than something for like an adult collector or
Right.
just any collector. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, at least they made
said he got the Star Convoy, so
At least they made the Star Convoy look better than the G1 where it had that super tiny truck.
let's see. What is this?
Oh, another Defensor. It's still
Okay,
Ocular
I'm
Max.
trying to read this thing. What is this?
Perfection Series.
Okay.
Yeah, that's their MP line right there.
Oh God.
So they're doing a combiner, Defensor.
Okay.
Now, don't get me wrong, I like Defensor, but it always bugged me that the motorcycle was huge and the helicopter was small.
All you need is Make Toys Defensor. If you got the Make Toys one, you good. I'm done.
I don't have that one.
You need that
I'll
one.
take what is
Everybody
scale for
needs
500.
that one.
The
Oh, a
Hotspot
couple of
looks
these
really
look
good.
boring.
Yeah, Hotspot looks cool. And these are all in one combiners, so the hands are integrated into the transformation.
I don't care about that.
Okay.
How much is this? What's the scale?
It's MP scale.
MP scale.
Oh, Lord have mercy. For my
Oh,
toy
$500
warehouse
bucks.
that I don't own.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Their final member of the G2 Stunted Cons.
Your nemesis.
Yeah. Jesus. Man.
I still think the
I get sick of my stomach just looking at this sucker thinking about transforming.
the X-Transbots ones look way better than these. Like, I really want to see what the X-Transbots Motormaster looks like.
Yeah, I'd love to see that too. I love the trailer too.
See, we came full circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I already looked at that. Already looked at that.
Trash.
All right. So
That's cute.
yeah, take it away, Chris. This is Magic Square Toys. This is Peach Girl.
Peach Girl.
Peach girl. She looks peachy.
Jesus.
Nope.
Very. I'm lost for words on Transformers, and I'm kind of lost.
He's sassy.
Oh, look, transforms.
Oh, God.
Oh,
That's
okay,
horrendous.
so it's
Look
a
at
Transformer
that.
officially. Okay. I'm confused because
Push
it's
the wrong
like
button, I'm
it's
sorry.
supposed to be a woman, but it's in a childlike body, but she's got big boobs. I
Yeah.
don't
No,
understand.
It's chibi style. It's
Yeah.
super deformed.
I don't know, man.
All right, we only do cash grab sound effects.
Sorry.
Yeah, we don't want to turn into one of those shows that just sound effects all over the place.
You don't want to hear the banana peel fall? Okay.
Toy World. What do you think about this with him turning into a ship?
It doesn't make any sense.
No.
They should have done like a B-17 or something like that. Like a flying fortress.
It's
I think
jet
that would
fire,
be-
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why would it turn into a ship? Jet
Yeah, like I
fire.
said, why not turn him into a flying fortress?
That'd be
Like,
awesome.
Or just
Yeah.
make it a
Bombers.
different character. You know?
I think they're
Yeah.
turning him into a ship because in the last Bayverse film, that it showed us like a flashback going through things, and he was a ship or something.
Oh, was it?
I don't remember that.
Something saying that to me. Otherwise, voices in my head are talking.
I've
again, I
I've
don't
heard
know.
that too, but still, it's just.
I know Anthony Hopkins said the submarine was a transformer, but
Yeah.
B-17 bomber would have been so much more cool.
yeah, it would have made a lot more sense. Hell, do it as Lugnut.
Yeah, or B-52.
I do like what they done with his weapon though, with his axe. So it kind of it's looks the same, but it makes more sense with like an anchor sort of thing. So it's like, oh, okay, that's clever. I'll give you that.
It's a
That
big
ship-
anchor for that ship.
That ship is not going to survive that drop test, Chris. I promise. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, all those towers and everything.
Yeah, shoot off
like,
the ground.
you got these
breaking.
little lifeboats just
Should
falling all over the place.
have
Oh,
should have
God.
been broadside. Yeah.
I'd like to see somebody transform that for real.
Not it.
It's terrifying.
So.
Not it.
Not Josh though, unless it's like some kind of like all weekend.
We've seen
for
where it
charity or
transforms
something.
into
Dude,
different pieces like that. Someone needs to do a drop
Yeah.
test from like a second story window and just see it just go.
Like
Yeah.
stuff like this or that
Chris, you're
Fans
hired.
Project Minosaur, like transforming stuff like that makes me want to just like look for like one step Transformers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I want the least stressful path.
Most satisfying.
Here's Iron Factory.
Oh, they're souped up Ultra Magnus. Forgot they were doing that.
Tiny head syndrome. Jesus.
You're messing up my hair.
It reminds me of that scene out of Beetlejuice when he's in like the room
Oh,
and
yeah.
like he's got the shrunken head.
Yeah.
It's cool that it comes with a little Minimus Ambus. It's like half an inch tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool looking.
That's
Alt
neat.
mode.
Yeah.
Little tiny car.
I mean, look at all those guns, man.
I would say something, but we're not going to go there.
Some Silver
on the show.
Knuckles or something like that. Oh, look, he's got to be. He's a pretty
Huge.
big height too, compared to these other ones.
Huge.
Is there Jetfire in that lineup? I can't tell.
Can't see him.
And this must just be the stuff that's coming out.
Dr. Wu. Now you get them painted. That's a little baby Galvatron.
I really like that little Galvatron.
Lots of Galvatrons coming out. Maybe it's the
Oh,
time
yeah.
for finally to get
it's
the MP.
everywhere.
You know.
He's a coming, boys. Told y'all.
I can't wait.
I might be about 10 years late, but I said he was coming.
That decade prediction cycle we got going on.
Yeah.
It is not a decade prediction. I said it in 2012.
That's pretty close.
In March of 2012 is whenever I said that. Thank
God.
you very much.
I could die happy.
84 years old, and it finally comes out.
It's finally here.
Oh wow, it's going with Sound Blaster.
It's like $800 for a MP by then.
A bargain.
Dude, I'm as soon as it comes out too, it's like I'm messaging every single subscriber and every follow. Like I told you.
Yeah.
Didn't this guy
Oh,
stop
you
doing
doubted
it
me.
30 years
Feel my
ago?
power.
He opens up the box. It's missing the cannon.
Oh, this looks more like
Oh,
a
God.
Sound Blaster.
Yeah, I think it makes sense because of the Headmaster series.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, little cute.
I will say it is kind of tempting, especially for that Galvatron.
All right, Shockwave Lab. They got a little upgrade set for your Quintessons. So you get a little barrel and some
Lights.
little-
dumbest
That's all there
add-on
is, just
ever.
lights, and then the magnet goes over them and activates it.
I guess the little canister is cool, but I don't. To me, this doesn't light up their entire face. It's just turning their noses different colors.
Like Rudolph.
Yeah, like this one's Rudolph right here with the red, and then it's
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Quint.
got a green nose. Look,
If
yeah,
anything-
look at him.
Yeah.
It just makes it look weird. Like this is just keep it normal. Like this guy's just got an orange nose. This dude's pink, blue, red, green.
They should have
If
made
any-
the base light up.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, make the little energy effect light up.
Yeah.
And there you go.
I
That
was-
look good.
I'm cool with them the way they are. I mean, I'm just
Yeah.
cool with them as or whatever.
Yeah, don't need that shockwave. Sorry, man. All right,
Look at
here you
that
go.
pretty thing.
getting into some other action figures. So, they're like,
This
we'll
guy.
give you guys a stand now. So you weren't originally going to get a stand, is that right?
But I don't think so.
That's
all
terrible.
part of the marketing ploy. I think we got all the unlockables are 5 tiers or whatever it was.
Oh, that's cool. It's got it kind of going at an angle.
Yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, like, I'm sorry for spoilers for anyone, but I haven't been watching the new series, The Mandalorian, but is Boba Fett alive?
I don't want to
just
spoil
gotta
anything.
watch.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
kind
don't
of
wanna spoil
didn't give
anything.
you a chance of, like, spoilers, but yeah, apparently he is.
I haven't watched the season 2 yet either. So you're gonna get one little Jawa.
Yeah, and he comes with the little egg with the slime.
Now, is he only exclusive to this set? Because, like, wouldn't you want multiple little Jawas or like a few?
They'll probably do more.
I believe he's the Jawa Elder. I think that's what they called him.
So yeah, they'll probably do more off-world Jawas to go with this, like as just individual release.
And this for Dakota. Did he say he got one?
I think he did.
Yeah.
Looks nice.
This is the 3 3/4 inch, so this is still vintage collection.
I think the Razor Crest ends tomorrow. I think it's over tomorrow. So if you want one, make sure you get it tonight.
This is so weird with the names that they did. Is that the articulated 3 3/4 is the vintage collection, but this is the retro collection, the 5 points of articulation.
Yeah,
I think that's backwards, but
yeah, it confuses me too.
It confuses people, I think. Yeah.
Oh God.
Unless you're collecting it, and then as soon as you start, But
actually,
what'd you do to Cara Dune?
It's what we grew up with. Us old timers.
Yeah.
All the capes look just like that. Little vinyl capes. Not pretty.
We're not lying to you, Dalton. They did, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not saying you are. It's just
we liked it that way. Yeah.
Oh, you gotta think when these figures came out, man. It was late 70s, man.
Yeah.
So
early 80s.
You're talking about 40 plus years old, and this was like kind of high tech because compared to toys you're getting, everything else was like real big before that, like with the GI Joes and God, it was Buck Rogers I'm thinking of, and
Mega figures.
They didn't have CAD rendering and all that back then either. This is all hand sculpted, and it was very. You'd be amazed how much they were able to do with such. I hate to say primitive, but back then that was what they had. So.
You got Moff Gideon.
Yeah, I do like these. I'd said from the get-go, if they came back and started doing new characters in the original style, I mean, this was the first action figure that I collected. So obviously I'm going to, feel a type of way about it. I ordered
I could
all
actually
of them.
see the actor in this face even.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. You see it in
what was his name, mate? Just Breaking Bad, I forgot.
Something Giancarlo or something, or I forget what it is. I mean, we know him. I mean, we've seen him in Revolution. We've seen him in Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
Yeah, Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah.
Do you feel like this one fit? Who collected the original ones? Josh, did you collect any of the originals?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was a kid, yeah.
Yeah, I had a few.
Does this one fit in? Did they do a good enough job to make this weird one kind of fit into that world? I'm not sure. I guess they didn't have any. I don't remember anything in the original collection even close to what they would have had to do for this character, and so this is a tough one. Is it close enough? It's okay.
I mean, as far as height to go, I would think that you actually wouldn't have articulation on the child because what is Jabba's little pet thing?
Salacious
yeah, so he was just like a single mold.
Yeah,
that's how he is. So I would think with something with the child that he wouldn't have that articulation, for as small as he is. He would just be a static figure inside something like that.
Yeah.
Or hell, they'd probably just do it as all one piece.
I bet this was a long conversation
too.
when they were doing this to
Yeah,
figure
so
out what the right thing to do for this one would be. It's a tough one.
I'd say because you if you're putting it on like, hey, do we give them articulation or no articulation? I'll be like, well, people would prefer articulation over not. But I'm like, if you're trying to stay true to, if this would have came out in 1978,
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Then would we put would he have articulated arms and head on it? No, he would not.
Probably not.
And so to me, to stay true to that, for people that are collecting that and adding it to their 40-plus-year-old, then they should have stuck with that, in my opinion. Even though there would be some outliers that would be like, yeah, it's 2020, you should give us articulation, like that's not what this line's about, I don't believe.
Mm-mm.
Because you're doing the vinyl capes. Otherwise, you'd be why give us the crappy vinyl capes whenever you can do the cloth capes, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You're just blending it all in. Yeah.
Here's another one that I raised questions on. So the original Boba Fett that we got had a sculpted little cape in the back. And while Mando has a bigger cape, I don't know if it would be, I think it might have been sculpted. I don't think it would have been like Darth Vader's and the big vinyl treatment.
I passed on this guy.
Is this Black Series?
Yeah, this is Black. So all I'm missing is his little carrying case or whatever you want to call it. Because I already got the little child by himself, and I already got this dude by himself. And what was this thing? $40, and then after shipping and tax, $50. Yeah, I ain't paying $50 for his little carrying case.
Also, what this comes with? So what? This comes with Mando and the child.
Yeah.
And the little.
Yep.
The bassinet.
Yeah, but
Pram. What do they call it?
Pram.
Already bought this guy, and then the child came out, and he was like what, $8 just by himself.
$10.
Yeah.
And then this guy's $20 or $25 or something like that. So it's like, you're asking me to pay $30. So that was $30. You're asking me to pay $10 just for this little carrying case, because I believe this was $40, and then I got to pay shipping and I got to pay tax, and so you're looking at another $10. So basically $20.
What they should have done is just include the
you get that. You get this face.
This is done by me.
Dakota's favorite.
They got to redo. They got to redo that head. They'll redo it. They're bound to.
It's like a
someone fell out of the ugly tree and had every branch on the way down.
The vintage collection head looks better than the Black Series head, which is really weird.
And sad.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I forget who said it. Someone said, so did they not get the rights for likeness, or what's the deal there?
Did he just say no?
Yeah, honestly, with the child, they should have just included the little thing and called it $10 with that and what he comes with already.
Yeah, because that's what I said at the very beginning. I'm like, he should have came with this, and just made it a $10 or whatever $15 figure, Now, does the retail one come with the jetpack and the Beskar? Yeah, it doesn't come with these cards, though.
Yeah, it doesn't come with the Beskar metal or pieces, or it doesn't come with the tracker either.
So yeah, you're missing that. Which, I mean, I'm not going to display with that. I wouldn't display with that. I'm not taking his helmet off. So
yeah, if they're going to include the Beskar metal, they should have included the Quintano, little ice cream maker.
Yeah, they should.
I just
the vintage collection has it.
I've been down this Biker Scout thing long ago. I'm not. I got too many of them already. I think I got like 6 or 7 of them.
The question is, will they come out with an IG-88 or IG-11 on this with that bag holding the child in front? You know what I'm talking about? Just for that one scene.
They will.
Well, and for this scene, do you also need to get a second one of these with another child to have both scout troopers? No,
because I thought about that. I'm like, you know what? Because I have this one extra snow speeder, because I have the black one, and then I had two white ones on one side and then 3 white ones on the other side. So okay, I have 6 total, and I'm like, it looks weird. I would just want the black one and then 2, the 2, white biker scouts on each side. So I'm gonna take the spare, and I'm gonna get it painted white because it's brown, and then I'm just gonna put him over here with this guy. So there could be two.
Just have him reeling his hand back.
Yeah, I mean, because there's nothing different about the biker scout that I can see. You just got this bag, and the bike's white instead of brown. So
I love this show. I mean, without a doubt, it's probably one of the better shows to come out in a while.
Yep, it saved Star Wars. Remember all the trolls before Mando? I mean, like, there were a lot of trolls.
And then even the trolls ended up loving it. I was like, you know what?
Yeah, Mando couldn't have come at a better time. It was perfect timing.
For Dakota.
He's probably got 5 of them on pre-order.
Well, he's got
I think the life-size one
scale.
came out. I think it just came out like a week or two ago. Does he have it?
No, he's getting the Hot Toys 1/1 scale.
Yeah, I think that one came out. I thought I saw somebody reviewing it, but it could have been an early review.
Oh, I thought it came out later.
You might be walking around with it right now. Who knows?
Dude,
Nothing else.
I don't even know what I'll do if, like, I go to a convention, meet Dakota, and he's getting ready, and he just like starts putting on this like little strap thing. That I'm like, no, man.
Baby Yoda.
No. You gotta leave that behind, Dakota.
Oh, Baby Yoda papoose.
I kind of need to see a picture of Dakota with that thing on, though, for real. I do need to see it. I think I'd be better off by seeing it.
Just make that your Christmas card.
David says we need Ugnaught and Blurg for Black Series 2-pack. So which ones are those?
Oh yeah, the creature.
Queel.
Yeah, I need
the what?
I need that.
Queel and his little creatures that he farms.
Whoever was asking that question, I don't know if they know, but go on Etsy and look for that. There's one on there that looks really good. They've been selling a ton of them.
Oh yeah, there it is, little Cantano.
Man, this is for vintage collection right here.
Yeah, Dakota's already got it. I bet you he's already got it.
Yeah, the vintage collection one looks better, I think, than the other one.
A little bit. The swelling's gone down.
And it comes with the ice cream maker. So
that's important. Yeah.
Mandalorian ice cream.
Wonder what that tastes like. Yeah.
Has anybody ever seen those ice cream makers in person? I'm old enough to remember them. Josh, you remember those?
Well, the ice cream machines like this? Yeah, my dad had one. We used to make ice cream for, I don't know, whenever we go out to do stuff. We'll bring it to events, and dude, that made the best ice cream. Best ice cream I've ever tasted was the homemade vanilla that came out of like these ice cream machines.
Yep.
Good. Not any of that soft serve stuff or whatever, but using like, you know, real rock salt and all that stuff, man.
Yep.
Yeah, it went quick too. As soon as like someone get it, you know, they kept on wanting more, and it was like, no, we gotta give like little bits because you couldn't make a ton, you know, at a time.
Right.
I really hope we get Moff Gideon in the 6-inch scale soon.
No, I'm sure we will.
This guy reminds me of the guy who played Mr. Adams out of the original Addams Family. For whatever reason, that sculpture looks the same.
That mustache on point.
Oh, the armor. That scene with her near the end of season 1 was awesome. That
Man, look at your thing painted up.
So pretty.
That's nice.
If I could just get that like under my tree for Christmas, it'd be such a good day. But as long as I get my Snake Mountain, we all right.
Can you imagine if they showed up at the same time? Like, have you got your Unicron yet?
No, Unicron doesn't come out until January.
Okay, I was gonna say like Rick. I could just see like your wife checks the door. There's Snake Mountain. There's Razor's Crest. There's Unicron. There's Sentinel sitting there. She just seems like this. Like she can't even get past the door.
It's like being snowed in.
Yeah. And just thinking that they're just a bunch of different, smaller things. Like, oh my God, how much money did you spend?
Yeah.
The FedEx truck is filled with just Rick's stuff. Yeah.
The credit card's maxed out, dear.
This thing is beautiful, though. Look at it. Oh.
Pressing buttons.
I even like the name.
Oh, he's got the escape pod. That's
nice.
Oh, weapons rack looks cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
too bad that's not actually there.
Wait, do they not detach off of that?
They do.
I don't think so. I think it's just molded on.
No, they each one detaches. I'm positive.
Yeah, because I'm like I see the little pegs here for the shooters.
Yeah, they all
like, it looks like they detach. So
they do. The hardest part, I think, is going to be not losing one.
Yeah.
Especially those thermal detonators in there too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, what's going on there? You can lift off a
I
panel.
was showing without the escape pod.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little pod up at the top.
Nice.
It's so cool that this is like the design of this is heavily based on a Republic gunship.
Yeah. I always say it's a cross.
Does anyone know a price
Republic
on this yet?
gunship and Firefly.
$350.
The Firefly television show.
Yeah, I missed that.
Serenity.
Yeah.
Even though it's like 350, the amount of play value you get with that's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is amazing. I just have no space for it.
Got that vac metal Pran.
Yeah.
Pram.
It's even got his feet printed on the bottom there.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, he's got the little knob in his hand too. Yeah, I was wondering where that was.
Yeah.
That means something very different from where I'm from.
Chris.
Do you play with knobs over there? Yeah.
American words and British words. Slag, knob, fags, very different where we're from.
You don't play with knobs over there?
They're the same. They're the same.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Check this out. GTP, they have licensed these Star Wars dioramas.
I saw
this is for 6-inch.
Yeah.
And 12 scale. So I guess 3 3/4.
So if you watch your hallway, you got one.
They got pegs on the ceiling for my Rebel Trooper. You got to be able to pin the Rebel Troopers on the ceiling to make it legit.
Absolutely. Yeah.
At least the one guy, so I can cut him in half.
That was probably like the best scene out of Rogue One.
We just watched Rogue One again today, dude. I know I've seen it 20 times.
Here's Hiya Toyz, 3 3/4 inch. Just more predators and aliens and stuff.
Haven't we seen those ones before?
Nope. They're more.
Not from Hiya.
They all look the same. If Mike was on here, I'd have him discuss what this is. Chicken fried toys. So,
Cowboys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I think didn't Dakota got some of these too, didn't he? Dakota and Mike?
Yeah, I think you got a couple.
I know I see this guy at Mike's convention.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess if you're interested in any of these, then he's got them on a Kickstarter. So I guess chicken fried toys is what you look up.
I think it's pretty deep too. Don't they have a lot? I mean, I think he's got a lot of different choices. And
Yeah.
A lot of different cowboys and stuff.
Is this from? I'm struggling to understand. Is it from like some sort of movie or TV show or something? These are or?
Some of them are based on.
Like, it's just his own brand.
Yeah. I mean, he's got a few that are kind of an homage to certain characters. Like he's got one that's an homage to Lone Ranger, one that's an homage to Snake Eyes.
At first, I thought it was something to do with what's that film with Kurt Russell? Bone Marrow Tomahawk. That's the one. I thought it was something to do with that or something. That'd actually be a pretty good idea.
These are from Dances with Wolves movie.
Maverick.
Okay, here's one of these things where it's like nobody asked for this. Ninja Turtles, and you're like, okay, what we got here, and it looks like the going back, and you look at them, and it's Playmates again.
Yeah, rehashing,
reusing these molds again, and is it Mirage, right?
Yeah,
comics. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nobody was asking for these.
Yeah, they look. I mean, next to all the other stuff that's out right now, oof.
I'm actually done with Playmates. I mean, we got NECA and we got Super 7 just killing it with Turtles.
And you see Playmates trying to come back out with that collector's collection or something. I forget what they called it.
Yeah.
Trying to come out with that again and sell it. It's like nobody wants these. So, Marvel Legends are a retro cyborg Spiderman. This is a pass for me.
I don't remember ever seeing this before.
Anyone getting this?
Nope.
Hard pass.
Nada.
So,
what?
That's a pass. This
a pass.
I will get.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sold out quick.
You talking about that Pulse place?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want the BBTS. I'm tired of dealing with Pulse.
Me too. BBTS all the way. Pulse plays too many games with me.
I like the newspaper. This is good.
Yeah. Parker, get over here.
I like how they actually use the picture of the figure for the newspaper.
Yeah.
And then you got another Iron Man helmet or War Machine or whatever.
Oh, I know who's buying this. I'll send my $20 in a little bit.
Mike.
So. Sure.
I do have a motorbike helmet of that, but I can't be asked to walk over and grab it. But yeah, they're pretty cool.
And then here's the shield, $100.
What's it made out of?
$100 for a frisbee.
Or a sled. You can put it on snow. It'll work.
Is it metal or plastic?
It's plastic, yeah.
It's just plastic.
No, snow.
It's gotta be made out of the actual metal it's supposed to be. Okay.
Oh god.
Yes, it's not hard. Just give us vibranium.
Oh my god. I'm thinking about that scene out of Endgame now. Don't want Morgan to go sledding with it.
Yeah.
Okay, here's some McFarlane stuff. Here we go. I'm getting this one. That's going to go on my DC Icons shelf. That looks awesome.
That is an awesome looking Grodd.
DC Icons have never got a Grodd, so. And there's a Flash, so.
Is this the Injustice game? Is that the game this is from?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, dude, that Grodd, that can go with whatever.
Most anything, yeah.
Yeah, except for your animated, it can go with just whatever shelf you need it to go on. DC stuff,
yeah, it's supposed to be huge anyway, so go ahead.
Yeah.
Totally. With your 6-inch stuff.
Spawn?
Yeah, he's coming out with a 12-inch scale Spawn figure now.
Whoa.
I'm surprised. Another Spawn from this creator himself.
So now you're getting this guy all kinds of sizes, all kinds of price range.
That's Commando Spawn, right?
Yeah. Kurt Fury says that Shield is a reissue, but in a new package art. I bought the first run on it at clearance at GameStop for $40.
Oh wow!
There you go.
Oh, what do you think, Hasbro?
I'm sure people have the same opportunity to get the Shield for $40 as well. So I'm not seeing the articulation pieces, or is it like a rubber suit and the joints are under them?
Mm-hmm. Is this a store item or some other? I mean, I know he did the Kickstarter. Is this something different?
It looks like a statue.
Yeah, I just want to make sure it's not another one of his, like, where he reverts back to, like, I'm just going to make sure you can rotate a head in, like, one elbow. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, no, I don't want. You've been down this path before, McFarlane. Like,
he's probably just doing what all the other ones are doing. You know, they do those price points in different sizes, and you get different stuff with the different price points. Probably what he's doing.
Because this guy's been in the same exact pose every single one of these pictures.
It's probably like a bigger statue or something.
Let's see. Does he say closer to a statue than a traditional action figure? Okay. Thank you.
No bueno.
McFarlane, some Mortal Kombat stuff. Have we looked at these? Did we look at these last show? I couldn't remember. Mortal Kombat stuff.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Okay, let's move on.
I think so. He's doing a bunch of repaints too.
All right, and you're gonna get a Build-A-Figure Bane. I would have liked the Bane again just to go for my icon shelf, because I didn't get a Bane, but I'm not buying all these figures just to build him, and plus I don't really like that Bane that much. So
yeah, he's from a specific story. I think they're doing at least 4 figures from that story, and the Damien is from Teen Titans, the comic. The one from like about a year and a half ago, you know, somewhere in that timeline.
Now that Damien looks good, but I already have a good looking Damien from Icon, so
I need the Damien. I'll probably pick up the Bane. I like that story, but it's not my favorite story. I can't think of the name of it now either. It was from last year.
The Scarecrow goes with one, right?
Yeah, the Scarecrow goes with him. Yep.
I like the Batman here.
I believe. Well, that's that Flashpoint. That's the Target one.
I like that one.
Well, hey, there's also going to be a variant as well on Mask.
Yeah, saw that.
I need that Flashpoint. I don't know if I'll get it because it's Target.
Well, he did say that it's not going to be Target forever. I think it's just for like 3. I think it's a 3-month contract, and then after that, you'll be able to find it everywhere, both of them. So
I
like that he's doing that.
Like Snake Mountain or not Snake Island, Cobra Island thing.
Has that been 3 months yet? Is it
out yet?
It is so crazy that Joe's, you don't see anything, but everywhere is just it looks like Ghostbusters just threw up all over the aisle. It's just Ghostbusters everywhere, and they're not selling at all. And then it's
remember they took the movie away. They had those figures ready, and the movie was supposed to hit, and it was too late to turn back. So they put out the movies. You remember when they did that with G.I. Joe, and it was the end of the line. So they did that with Ghostbusters. They ended up in a situation where we don't know when that movie's coming out, really. But yeah, I think they had a wave too, like the stuff from Afterlife, and I think they held back on those, but they put out the old stuff. You know, the ones that we grew up with.
Chris is having internet issues,
and nobody bought them. Dude, they're just sitting there like multiple cases on the shelf.
Yeah, that's what happens, man. When you have toys that are supposed to kind of go with the media buzz, people don't remember you unless you are, relevant with some sort of media. Unless you're G.I. Joe, and that went gangbusters because we predicted it. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, this right here. Yeah, if it's red, it's gonna be
Target.
Target
Oh.
exclusive. Yeah, probably Target
Are they-
exclusive. This.
Are they out now or are they later?
This one, well, no. So there's some early review samples sent to influencers, but the Flashpoint Batman is November 29th. This one is maybe a week after that, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're not really out. You might see them on, like I said, YouTube, but that's they're not out.
Right.
Here's your motorcycle.
That's
What
my
now?
death metal. That's from the death metal stuff.
Wow.
Looks like Chris is having internet issues.
I had him, but there he is. Chris.
Oh.
I like
Yeah,
that
but
McFarlane is very active on Instagram now. Like he's constantly updating his Instagram. People were asking, "Hey, does the death metal Batman fit on the death metal motorcycle like people do?" And then he pointed out, "Yeah, of course it does."
That's a big bike.
Yeah.
Looks like he still can't hear us.
And this is something that Rick was really excited about. Get these bronze and gold figures.
Oh, the best ones, yeah.
You can put them next to your gold Transformers from Golden Lagoon.
Yeah, there you go. See?
Perfect.
And those gold Star Wars figures that were Walmart exclusives. Just got your whole gold and bronze shelf.
Just garbage. Trash, like Mike always says. That's trash.
I don't understand this.
Neither do I.
These are just gonna sit in store and not sell. And not just Batman. You're doing Deathstroke
too.
Oh.
Except for the head. Is the head still have color on it?
It's just black on
it's
one side.
black.
Oh, I see. I see what they did. Yeah. Okay.
Black is the color.
That's weird. Well, you got your Golden Lagoon Transformers. Now you're getting your Golden Lagoon Batman figures.
That Deathstroke looks good, dude, on the shelf. He's nice. The regular one.
Oh, and apparently you're getting a second Andre the Giant by Super 7. So he can wear this robe thing.
Look at that face. Look at that other face.
Yeah, those faces aren't very good, to be honest.
Although all of us saw Andre at one time or another. So
yeah.
There's that too.
Marvel Select, they're going to be coming out with another Carnage and Venom. So let's see.
On that hype train for the upcoming movie.
Yeah, I mean, I still like my Venom and Carnage because I still have those two. I think I've got a Spiderman and Venom and Carnage for Diamond Select. That's all I have, and I still like them. I still think they look good. I'm not going to put them with my Marvel Legends, but I like them better than these ones. That head looks pretty cool though.
Yeah.
That looks pretty good.
It doesn't look bad.
Yeah, they were as far as Diamond Select, man, there's like the big figures like the Hulk and stuff, like those look good. And then the Venom and the Carnage they did really well on. There are other figures that you kind of look at and you're like, the Marvel Legends is miles ahead of them.
Yeah.
Here's the Venom. Like I like the other Venom better because it's got like all those multiple heads on its shoulder too. Yeah, I don't like this Venom.
Yeah, this one looks really weird.
It's
Got,
not very good.
got that underbite going on. Yeah, even the Marvel Legends movie Venom looks way better than this.
So yeah, that was them. And then Dime Select Toys is going to be doing a new line of Star Wars figures.
Oh, thank God.
Because that's what we needed was more
Yeah.
Star Wars figure lines.
I've been waiting. I've been waiting.
So we're kicking it off with Boba Fett. I know some people get pissed off when I say Boba Fett on accident.
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett. And Darth Maul. I don't like that face sculpt. See, like I don't think that face sculpt is as good as the Black Series one.
It looks way too chipper. It's like he finally got revenge on Kenobi and he's just going on a spree. Just
he seems like real happy.
His
Like it's not sinister. He's just happy.
He finally got Kenobi and now he's just happy as can be.
It feels so good to be so bad. Yeah.
Let's see. Mesco's 112 line. You got a Dr. Fate. Awesome character. That looks really good too. And with that's the one thing I like. I don't like about them, but I think it doesn't look bad on Dr. Fate how they use the like real clothes on them and stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't look as bad because they got a nice mixture going on.
Yeah. And then you have Mayfax, Ben Reilly, Spiderman. So this is still going to be in your 6-inch scale. So if you wanted to put it with your Marvel Legends, you can do so as well.
It's definitely an interesting looking suit.
I still like the hoodie, Ben Reilly, better. The Scarlet
better. Yeah.
So you get 3 different heads there. And then Nightfall Batman, Mayfax as well. Yeah.
Man.
That's actually pretty interesting.
Yeah, they're doing some interesting stuff.
Look like you got a wire cape there at the edges.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to have wire cape to do all that stuff.
I haven't even opened up my Hush one. I decided to buy the Hush line that they're doing. I don't usually buy Mayfax stuff, but I think I'm going to collect the Hush stuff. This looks good
Still
too.
need to watch that.
Oh, you need to read that. Don't watch that.
Yeah, read the comic.
You need to read that. It's much better. The animated's fine. It's not the same.
Oh, they never are. So
I like to watch the cartoons.
Great. Yeah, if you like Jim Lee, man, that Hush book is fantastic.
Here you go. A couple of you guys that like Power Rangers.
Yeah, I already pre-ordered this.
Yeah, I have no idea who any of these characters are.
She's so they're doing this is the in space Power Ranger stuff, and they're doing like that battle in a box. So I don't want to spoil it. It's only been out for 30 years, but it's a brother and
I could care less at this point.
Brother and sister. The leader of the Rangers, Andros, and Andromeda is the villain.
She's pretty hot.
It's one of the better seasons.
Yeah.
Is it?
It actually is. Yeah.
You sure? I mean, it is Power Rangers.
Yeah, space was pretty good.
It's pretty good, though. I promise.
Yeah. And then
it's the season that the Psycho Rangers were in, and the Psycho Rangers are kind of like fan favorites. So
blue hair.
This is SPD. Alpha. I think it's like the A team and the B team, the Blue Rangers.
I like it.
SPD is pretty good, but I like In Space much better.
Yeah.
I'm glad Rick's here to explain this stuff because I don't know what any of this is. And then some more.
Yeah, they're doing the monsters now. Get King Sphinx.
Looks pretty cool.
King Sphinx I really like. I don't know.
Yeah, that one actually does look pretty cool.
I might pick him up just to add to my villains shelf.
Just have him and Goldar hanging out and
Yeah.
You'd like if they had like kind of just a black wash on the wings. Just to
Look
kind
at
of
the
up a little more.
look at the feet and the legs, and I think that what they're going for is a guy in a suit. Like just kind of look at it and then think about action figures and what you've seen. I think they're going for all the monsters are going to be the guys in the suits. I think on purpose. You know what I mean? Because I was thinking the same thing. Because like if it was a minifigure, I would have gave it like a wash on the wings, like I did my Goldar. But I think they're trying to make it match up to the guys in the suits.
Oh look,
And
Power
like
Rangers
this
is
one-
trying to do Sam Hain.
I kind of like
Pumpkin
that.
Rapper.
Though. Yeah.
This is as campy as it gets, but I like him.
Yeah, I like him too. I don't know.
I mean, he literally raps. Like his name is Pumpkin Rapper, and he raps.
No,
my
no, he
yeah,
doesn't.
yeah.
Why?
And then the
Now you have
pumpkins
to
get
get
actually attached to the putties. They had like the putty patrol for that episode had pumpkins on their heads, and the Rangers had pumpkins on their heads too at some point. So
Jeez.
This is Rovoltech, so one of Dakota's favorite brands. Face
It's
sculpt
actually
isn't
not
bad.
a bad looking Joker. It sucks that it's
Yeah.
Ruffletech.
it's very dynamic.
What's wrong with Robotech?
Everything.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
It's
it's
the
I don't
not-
have any of them, so yeah. That's a shame.
Well,
Yeah, look at the elbow joint there.
Look at your Batman cape. It's just
Oh.
all ball joints. The 20-piece Batman cape.
Well, then look at Joker's elbow joint there. It's like one of those ball hinge ratchet joint
got that
things.
McFarlane syndrome, going on. Well, it's
Maybe
originally
Oh my
Robotech.
god, his arm's all twisted.
They've been doing that for years, though. Yeah.
This is some stuff for Dakota. So we got another Goku here. This is by Tamashi Nations.
Oh, I like
for,
that.
for those who actually care, it's Frieza.
So
Frieza.
it's Goku and his little thing, and he's a little short. He's mad there.
Rick, you watched Dragon Ball, don't you?
I watch what?
You watched Dragon Ball, didn't you? Or
I
no?
never have. No, I never. Have.
Really? You've got to at least see.
I've never
Yeah,
watched it either.
I've never watched it.
And there's this is what I'm talking about for the younglings for the Black Series. You see how
Yeah.
easy it is. You just chop the bodies in half, So,
That's the only way they can fit it in there. But yeah.
Tamashi
Oh, wow.
Nations. This is Gamora. Now this is not going to be on the U.S. website. This is only on theirs. Let's see where it is. It's exclusive at Premium Bandai Web exclusive. So you'd have to go there if you want this. But
Oh, so it's a P Bandai exclusive.
But I mean, the face doesn't even look like her, and there's plenty of other Gamoras out there.
Yeah.
So why would you
looks
want
like
to
she
get?
could, looks like she could easily fit into that Avengers game that came out recently. Like the ones that they're trying to be like the cinematic ones, but they don't look anywhere near.
Yeah. So, I mean, you're talking that's $84, and you gotta like jump through some hoops. Like I think there's just better looking and at a cheaper price and easier to find Gamoras than that.
Yeah.
But you spend, you guys are collectors. You spend your money how you want to. I'm not the boss of you. Here we have more NECA Turtles in Time stuff. So these will be on, your website. So this isn't Walmart or Target. This is going to be on like BBTS and Entertainment Nerds and stuff like that. So, got your Baxter. That was, remember it. That was his only move. You dodged that. He didn't have anything else. So it just flew around. You just sitting there jump kicking them the entire time. And then your Rocksteady Bebop is a pirate. So I'm again, like we were talking about this before we went live. I'm like, once they get these guys out for the video game, I'm like, what other figures are there? I mean, maybe they could do that Krang android body and do it as video game as well. Just repaint, because they're doing it for cartoon. They just repaint it for video game. But other than that, I'm like, the pizza monsters. Like, what else did they come out with? Because you got Slash, you got Leatherhead, you got your Super Shredder, you got Shredder, you got Foot Clan, you got Turtles.
It'll be good if it ends for you, because Super 7, if it's as popular as I think it's going to be, they go in deep.
Yeah. And the movie, like I said, for the NECA movie ones, I'm like, once you give me my Tonka and Razor and Super Shredder, I'm like, I'm trying to think of like what else I need. I don't think any of them. I don't care about Tantu and whatever the other little kid's name or whatever. Maybe April O'Neil. I believe they said they're coming out with her.
If you're gonna get a license, the toy license, the license to do like all the toy versions, that's the one you want, because you could go so deep with that.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do years. I mean, that toy line went there's a lot of figures in that line. Some of them, are kind of crazy and gimmicky, but,
Just this face on Doc.
They nailed. I mean, it looks just like him, though. I think they did a good job.
Just some of the weird expressions that Christopher Lloyd has in the movie.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Yeah. This is Erica whenever she sees all the stuff show up at Rick's house.
When she sees the credit card maxed
out.
Pretty much. NECA coming out with, guess what? More Predators.
Oh, really? Oh my gosh.
I didn't know they did those.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
Hey, Sport, you wanna hit us with that? What is this thing again?
I have no idea.
Are they going to celebrate their 10,000th Predator in a special way?
I saw people on the Twitter, because how they retweet like everyone that like pats them on the back, and they're like, "Thank you so much. Finally, get the Predator 2 battle damage." I'm like, are you sure that you haven't got this already like 3 or 4 times?
Oh, they know. I mean, they're so meticulous as to which is which.
They've got over 100 Predators. Yeah. Like, I think I've seen all the Predator movies. I don't even think I've counted 100 different Predators.
Yeah.
All variants. All cash grabs.
They could do
all the variant ones. Like, I'm thinking like, okay, in 1 you had 1, but in 2 you had your main guy, and then you kind of had some elders, but there was only like maybe a dozen of those guys.
Yeah.
In that ship. So,
I mean, it feels like they've done 1,000 figures. If they haven't, I'm surprised. They could. The same people that buy this would buy like a Capcom Predator game where you start with 30 Predators, but there's 100 you can unlock or buy.
What is this? Pokemon?
Yeah. Exactly.
Pretty much.
And then
Puppet Master.
For you guys that like the horror stuff, I'm not into this horror stuff at all.
Yeah. I used to like the Puppet Master stuff when I was younger. I was probably maybe like 19, and I was digging Puppet Master. I only remember
This
Blade.
Has got that Beetlejuice guy on here.
Oh yeah.
Pinhead. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember any other names except for Blade, the one in the black.
Getting some 1/6 scale. Gonna be the creature from the Black Lagoon. It's gonna be Mondo.
That's some Universal monster stuff.
Ooh,
that's cool.
That's different.
What the hell? Come on.
Was it a gift?
Action Figure Expert says OP, a lot of the Predator figures are based on old Candle toys and Dark Horse comics.
Okay.
So
I just think
really
there's just way too, I get what you're saying because I know there's some comics and stuff, but I don't know. A lot of them, they look almost exactly the same with like, I don't know, one's got like a scratch here and it's got a different weapon and then they just call it something else. They're like, oh, well, this is like Night Jungle, Predator or something.
Maybe he has one more mandible than him, or dreadlock than him, so we got to make him.
Yeah, it would be like our Transformer waves only having Optimus Prime. I mean, we get enough of them as it is, but imagine if it was just Optimus Primes.
Oh, yeah, Kingdom, Wave 1, Leader Class Optimus Prime, Core Class Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Right, it's just Prime.
Voyager Class Optimus
Prime.
Prime.
You're not far off from what it actually really is.
right. There's a hint of that. That's true.
Yeah. Dead Optimus Prime, Nemesis Prime,
Sideshow
Lagoon.
Yeah.
How many Optimus Prime have we got?
Shattered Glass.
Yeah.
The Nike shoes. Yeah.
So we got Leatherface on there now.
Bathing Ape.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't do the horror stuff.
That's your state, man. That's your.
I know. They never call your people.
Right. I was going to say
that guy ain't my people. That guy ain't my people.
He's somewhere there, though. Yeah.
When they do it big in Texas.
Dude, there are some places in Texas to where like those people must have been out of state or something, because there's some places you pull up to and you're just like, nope. I don't care if we ran out of gas. We're just gonna run to the nearest gas station and call a cab. We'll call
like vacation. Roll them up. Yeah.
You just straight up abandon your car and like you find civilization.
Roll them up, Rusty.
Oh my god.
Oh, guess what? Another Iron Man.
Oh my goodness! Thank the Lord for this. Oh.
This is a 20 Hot Toys exclusive. What is that? 20 Hot Toys. What is that? Is that supposed to be 2020 Hot Toys exclusive?
Probably.
Which Iron Man is this?
It looks like Midas, but
That's what it says. It says Midas. Yeah, it says 21 Midas armor.
They're doing them in diecast, I assume, because I have I have one of the back when they were doing plastic stuff. They're probably just doing them in diecast now, I would assume.
It's a lost art.
Yep, it sure is.
We know Michael would be buying one of these. He's a big fan of Iron Man. The way I feel with the NECA Predators, I kind of feel the same way about the Iron Mans. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, that's true.
I need that last one. When they did that Iron Man 3 and they had all the armors, they broke me. I couldn't keep up after that. So I became a broken Iron Man collector. So
at least they didn't do all 85, because they're
working on it.
It feels like they did, though. I don't know.
They're working on it, yeah.
I got
you mentioned movie Venom earlier, so this is Hot Toys.
I haven't even seen this.
Special edition bonus.
It's a good movie.
I've seen the movie, but I hadn't seen Hot Toys get this license. Oh. That's interesting.
I thought the movie was all right. I mean, I didn't think it was like one of the greatest things ever.
It's the best movie that had Venom in it. It's better than Spider-Man 3.
That's
not hard to accomplish.
I mean, that's like comparing the NFL to like Little League football, man. Come on. Like, those aren't even close. Like, what do we have? Topher Grace, is that his name for Venom? Like, who cast that?
Yeah, I agree. Eddie Brock should have always been like, burly, and
I just think the only complaint I have is just Tom Hardy did a little bit too weird with him.
He was okay. I still didn't. I don't think they nailed him 100%, but
I think Woody Harrelson as Cletus is like a perfect choice.
I still think Damian Lewis would have been better. Carnage. Okay, let's look at this real quick. Yeah. Okay. Boom. You tell me this guy doesn't look like freaking
oh
Carnage.
no, he looks perfect. Homeland guy.
Yeah.
And see
Homeland and Billions, like dude, this guy would have been.
Well, and
he looks exactly like him. God, I can't even think of his name right now.
Who played as Rorschach?
Yeah, he's perfect too. That's what I was thinking too. The guy that played Rorschach, he really is a good.
I can see that.
Damian Lewis, though, man, he's a great actor. Do you watch? I know you do. You watch Billions? I know you watch Homeland.
No, we still haven't finished Homeland. I watch a lot of different stuff, but I haven't watched Billions yet.
Wow, Billions is great, man.
I remember you said it was good.
Yeah, he's great in that as well. I felt I liked Homeland all the way through, but like as soon as like he left Homeland, then it was like you felt different. You're like, it's still pretty good, but it wasn't as good as like those first few seasons. Dude, I think he's great. And I think Claire Danes is like one of the best actresses I've ever seen, just because of the way she acts in Homeland. Like, dude, I totally buy into. Like, you could not convince me that she's not a nut. So,
yeah.
You gonna get this, Dalton?
No, I don't do Hot Toys.
You're not gonna get at least one Hot Toy figure. There, or I mean, 1/6 scale. It doesn't have to be Hot Toys. Here's the 3-0.
I got 2 of them. That's good.
Yeah, this or the Prime would be pretty tempting.
Are you talking about Hot Toys Optimus Prime?
No, the 3-0 Siege Prime.
Oh, okay.
You would get that?
I'd be more tempted than anything else.
Really?
Like if money wasn't an issue.
Yeah, it's the money adds up.
Yeah, I'm just a poor.
Bro, they could coming out with too much product lately. I believe we're all poor right now.
Yeah, it's overwhelming.
Here's Hot Toys. This is a quarter scale.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit bigger?
Yep.
It's weird.
I don't know how these guys can collect these. They take up so much room.
Yeah. Years ago I did. I only have 2. Yeah, I have 2 left, but I used to have 18 of them. I will say this: they go, if you can store them on the secondary market, you make double, sometimes triple what you paid. Yeah, I got rid of all but 2 of them.
They look good. I mean, not trashy.
Actually, that's not true. I have 4. I have 2 in the other room too. I have 2 that won't fit in this room, so they're in the den.
Yeah, so I kind of took the bag. If I was going to do 1/6 scale, it would probably have been Mando and Beskar. I love the show so much.
The 1/6 scale that I would love is Thor.
Which one are you talking about, Duke? What? So quite
now, I will say this: if they do, because I know they're doing the 6 scale Ahsoka. If they did a really good Ahsoka, I'd probably get her in quarter scale.
Oh. All right. Well, let's see. Just over 2 hours. Let's go ahead and tell people where they can find you. We'll go ahead and sign out, and we'll coming back in 2 weeks. That doesn't fall on Thanksgiving, doesn't it?
No, because it'd be the Saturday Thanksgiving is a Thursday.
Because Thanksgiving week, I'll be gone all week.
Oh.
So I just want to make sure. Okay, so we'll probably see you guys in 2 weeks then. So Rick, where can people find you, man?
Yep, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram as Shatrdglassjazz.
I'm Dalton. You can find me pretty much everywhere at Daltonian's DFs and YouTube, Daltonian95.
And I'm Andrew, and you can find me here on YouTube as Sportimus and on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as Sportimus Prime.
And you can find me G1Xtron, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook page, the G1Xtron. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and talk to you later. Peace.